Social media today talking about fake money flowing through Spokane. We confirmed it's true, and we'll tell you what to look out for.
The biggest building in eastern Washington is getting closer to opening. We learned what you need to know about the 1,500 jobs the Amazon Fulfillment Center is bringing to eastern Washington.
Rain is now moving into the area. It looks like we're going to see more rain this week and some cooler temperatures. Complete details are coming up next.
Hi, everyone. It's good to have you with us. I'm Jane McCarthy.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Police and businesses warning people around Spokane, be on the lookout for counterfeit cash. Investigators say someone's been asking people to break fake bills so they can, in turn, get real money.
KREM 2's Tim Pham spoke with police and someone who wound up with a counterfeit.
Take a look at these two images. One of these 20s doesn't belong. This one on the left is real, the other is a fake. Spokane police say they don't see a lot of counterfeit money very often, but when they do, it raises red flags.
But when it does show up, it shows up numerous times.
A KREM 2 viewer shared this $20 bill he received as change. When he went to make a purchase at Goodwill, the cashier told him it wasn't real. Police say criminals are becoming so advanced it can be hard to tell what's legit. Officer John O'Brien says you should look at the security features such as the watermark and the security strip.
Check the weight of the bill, the feel of it, the color. If it doesn't feel right, have the person get a smaller denomination and come back and give it to you.
It's not only in stores where fake money is popping up. Another person reported someone asking people outside of the 7-Eleven on Division to break a 20. A person gives them two 10s and are left with, you guessed it, a fake 20. We asked a supervisor at the store. He was unaware this was going on outside, but in store they check all large bills. This is also happening at yard sales, people using large fake bills on small purchases and walking away with much more than a bargain.
So not only do they lose their item, but they lose a lot of their profits they're trying to make.
Unfortunately, it's unlikely the man who received this 20 will get his money back. It's why he wants to warn others to take a second look at your change. If you end up with a fake in your wallet, Spokane Police says you should report it to Crime Check. Officers will process the counterfeit bill and the Secret Service will investigate. Reporting in Spokane, I'm Tim Pham, KREM 2 News.
In other news, the Moses Lake School District announced today they have no plans to lay off or reduce teaching staff. The district says this was due to good planning, financial oversight, strategic thinking, and teamwork.
In a statement, the superintendent said in part, quote, "It's been a long and bumpy road to get here, but great solutions don't come easily. Many of our partner school districts across the state are facing the same challenges as we are, but this is a time when I am proud of our staff and community to explore and plan in the best way, possible way rather."
Meantime, parents and students at Rogers High School are getting a chance tonight to talk about how their school is impacted by the district's budget crisis.
The multi-million-dollar deficit led to hundreds of layoffs and questions about the future. And to help answer those questions, the district has set up a series of meetings. Our Casey Decker is live at tonight's meeting at Rogers High School. Casey?
Mark, Jane, this meeting just got underway. It's going to be going on for the next about 2 hours or so. And this meeting, this one here at Rogers, is especially important. And that's because Rogers High School is shaping up to be one of the schools most hardly hit by the deficit. Just take a look at these numbers. Right now, 172 teachers will be laid off. 16 of those are from here at Rogers High School. That's more than any other school by a lot. Everywhere else has layoffs only in the single digits. So what's the reason for that? Well, it all comes down to seniority. The teachers union contract says that the least senior teachers get laid off first. And a lot of the least senior teachers work at Rogers. Now, this doesn't mean that come September, Rogers will have 16 fewer teachers. After all the layoffs, teachers are going to get shuffled around the schools to meet various needs. So that's likely to be a concern at tonight's meeting. I'd also expect a lot of people here to talk about school levies and librarians. That was the case at Shadle Park last night. And as you can see, these meetings are not your traditional stand up and give a speech meetings. They're small groups with tables for specific issues so people can get their questions answered directly. Now, as I mentioned, this meeting is going to be going on until about 7 p.m. here at Rogers tonight. If you can't make this meeting but you want to attend one, you have one more chance tomorrow from 5 to 7 over at Ferris High School. Reporting at Rogers High School, Casey Decker, KREM 2 News.
Casey, thank you very much. In other news, 4 new measles cases reported this afternoon in Washington state. Department of Health leaders say all of the cases are in western Washington in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties. They say it's unclear where each patient became infected. They say each patient spent time at SeaTac International Airport, though.
These cases are in addition to another case reported Sunday by the Tacoma-Pierce County Health Department. The measles virus is highly contagious. It can remain in the air for up to 2 hours. Measles symptoms typically appear 7 to 21 days after exposure.
Typically, after a person who's been who has measles and is infectious, the virus can stay in the air, suspended, or reach surfaces for about 2 hours.
So the disease can be prevented with the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine. In 2 doses, that vaccine is more than 95% effective at preventing measles. The 4 people sent to Seattle's Harborview Medical Center after a deadly plane crash in Alaska are all in satisfactory condition. 6 people died after 2 float planes carrying cruise ship tourists collided Monday in southeast Alaska. 4 survivors were flown to Harborview.
In other news, the head of the FAA was on Capitol Hill today to testify about the Boeing 737 MAX jet. The airliner has been grounded since 2 crashes claimed 346 lives.
Lawmakers want answers about the government's role in approving the new plane. CBS News obtained exclusive audio from the American Airline Pilots Union weeks after the first crash. You can hear the frustration in the pilots' voices. They were mad that a new anti-stall system on the 737 MAX jets was not disclosed until the Lion Air crash. After that crash, the pilots told a Boeing executive they need to know more about the new system.
As you can imagine, the pilots were not satisfied with the answer that Boeing gave, which was that they indeed did not need to know that information. Today, the acting leader of the FAA says the jets will return to service once the agency says they're safe. Boeing leaders say they are working on a software fix still. In the meantime, the Department of Justice has opened a criminal investigation into Boeing. It's focused on whether the company misled regulators who certified the safety of planes.
All right, moving to weather now. We've had a good stretch of warm and dry weather, but we'll be seeing more rain into the weekend.
That's what Tom Sherry is working on in the Weather Center right now. Hi, Tom.
Yeah, I think by this time tomorrow night we could have thunderstorms booming across the inland northwest. Right now we're watching a little bit of light rain now beginning to move into parts of the Spokane area. And again, you've also got some rain with some heavier areas of rain, isolated heavy rain showers, kind of just now moving up into the southeastern Spokane County. Looks like they're tracking up towards Idaho right now, but you can see that kind of those reds and yellows there and darker shades of green. 67 degrees with light rain being reported out at the airport. Wind is out of the east northeast at 6 miles per hour. We'll look for rain and isolated thunderstorms overnight, a low of 45. 72 the high tomorrow. Most of the daytime should be dry on Thursday, but again in the late afternoon and evening we'll get rain and possible thunderstorms. We look ahead to the weekend. You got it. We've got a chance of showers on Saturday into Sunday. 62 the daytime high Saturday, 68 on Sunday. I'll check the rest of your 7-day forecast in detail coming up.
Sounds good, Tom. Thank you very much. Washington State University is predicting lower freshman enrollment next fall, and President Kirk Schultz says that's a good thing. He commented on this in the State of the University address. He says last year's freshman class of 4,500 students was the largest in school history, which stressed out the system. The freshman class this fall is expected to be at around 4,300 students.
You may have seen it along I-90, this huge new Amazon fulfillment center on the West Plains. It's the first of its kind in eastern Washington.
KREM 2's Amanda Rowley shares what we know about the center and the 1,500 jobs it's bringing to the region.
By now, it's hard not to miss the 600,000 square foot Amazon fulfillment center here in the West Plains. It really has come a long way since our initial reports of what was originally called Project Rose. Now, because the building is hard to miss, many of you are asking for any updates on the progress of the building. So here's what we know so far.
The building stands 4 stories tall, making it a total of 2.7 million square feet. Amazon expects 1,500 full-time employees will work at the center alongside Amazon Robotics. Those full-time employees will receive at least $15 an hour with full health, dental, and vision benefits, a 401k with 50% match, and 20 weeks of paid parental leave. The company will also offer innovative programs like Career Choice. It prepays 95% of tuition or fees for employees who receive training or education for in-demand fields. An Amazon spokesperson says it has not begun hiring for the fulfillment center. It typically starts the process 1 to 2 months before the center launches. They said they do not have a set time for hiring to begin. As for the anticipated opening date, Amazon hasn't released one yet, but preliminary reports suggest construction could be completed this fall. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.